I'm actually eating right now, but I got some things that I just need to get off my chest. Something that I gotta ask. Yeah, them salmon cakes was good. Mm. Anyway, the internet seems to be going crazy on this October 4th, 2016, because it has been reported by various, outlets, multimedia, blogs, and vloggers, whoever, that Kim Kardashian was robbed in Paris by armed men at gunpoint. And folks on social media basically think it's funny. I personally don't think it's funny, but I can see where they would find the humor in it, even though it's kind of morbid. Some people would love to have those problems. Most people would love to have those problems about that much money being able to be stolen from you and you can still be rich and things of that nature. But still, yet, it's not funny. It's not good to see anybody get robbed for whatever reason, especially that way, how it was done. What she was doing with that much merchandise in the room, it's her business. Don't know. Can't get involved. Not really going to comment too much on that. I want to talk about is something completely different. I'm going left field, like over there. What I want to talk about is Black Lives Matter. Yup. Black Lives Matter. Now, first off, I'm going to say anything before I get into it, is that when a officer, be it white, black, whatever race, they shoot an unarmed person or unarmed black person, then yeah, folks is on your side. An unarmed person, innocent person, or whatever the case, should not have been shot down or in cold blood in the streets, especially if nothing else was going on. But, and I say but, what do we say when we kill each other? When we sell drugs to each other, when we hate on each other. The question I have is simple. Do Black lives matter to us? Do they matter when we shoot each other? Do they matter when we sell drugs to each other? Do they matter when we tear down our own neighborhoods? Does it matter, when we do these things that we accuse other people doing to us? When is that going to matter to us? There are many that say it do. There's some that's realistic and say some other things, depending on what side they stand on. But the question goes, if we really do say Black Lives Matter, do they matter to us? And if they do matter to us, then why do we do the things that we do to each other? Specifically more than anybody else does it, any other race. Black on black crime is a term, and that's way before hashtags. That's way before social media. Black on black crimes is actually a thing. And SAD is actually used as a justification when people from other races do kill black folks unjustly. And then all too often the sad part is when we do kill somebody unjustly from another race, somebody brings up something about slavery or something that happened hundreds of years ago that had nothing to do with the people that's here now. Because ain't no white folk enslaving me right now. Ain't no white folk doing whatever happened back to them other folks, ancestors or whatever back then. Ain't nobody doing it to me right now. Is there other things going on? Is there other injustices and racism and things like that going on? Of course. But let's deal with those issues. Let's deal with the issues in our own community. Maybe this is too deep for a Tuesday morning. I don't know. But my thing is, I want to know the question. Okay, fine, Black lives should matter to everybody else, to other races and things like that, as their lives should matter to us. But the question I have is, do Black lives matter to black people? Let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, I don't know. But that's just the question I have when I see, so many senseless killings and shootings. When I look in my own neighborhood and I see shootings, that are not from Caucasians or somebody in uniform, and it's somebody with the same color as me, did the Black life matter then? When the drugs are being sold to somebody's mother, did the Black life matter then? So those things just go through my mind, because when you start to address whether or not the lives matter to each other, us, meaning, to each other, then you can go and say with a surety, yes, It matters because we care about our own lives, and we care about our own community, and we care about what happens, in our own buildings and stuff like that. And that's where the slight comes. That's where the imbalance comes. Because yeah, it's wrong for that white officer to shoot that unarmed black man or that unarmed black woman, time after time after time. But the justification comes like this: if you don't care for yourselves, then why should we care for you? If you don't treat each other the way you should, then why should we treat you better? If we demand a certain level of respect, a certain level of love and concern for each other, then it's easier to say, hey, our lives matter, and your life matters, and we should treat each other a certain way. But it can't be a hypocrisy. It can't be an imbalance, which too many times it is. Let me know what you think.